welcome to my channel. My name is, well, I prefer not to say, and today we are playing The Children of Clay. This is a game that I found for free on Steam, and it has overwhelmingly positive reviews, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a bit of a spotlight. It should only be 30 minutes. Normally I cannot play horror games because I am absolutely terrified of being chased, but this one doesn't seem like it is possible to be chased, and so let's see how it goes. I love that the menu moves with me. I always find that a little more immersive. I'm going in completely blind, by the way. Time is 5 and 40 past 11. I have received another artifact from my old friend, Professor Orthe. He writes again about how he misses working with me out in the field, and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I composed myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start the examination. Ellipses. Dramatic right into the name. Artifact number 297. Site, Friggin Burial Mound 7B. Ural Mountains. Material, clay. Age, unknown. Function, unknown. I feel like we're taking an SCP. Okay, right off of that. And this did say it was stop motion, so that's extra creepy. That's always reminds me of Coraline Energy. This is a magnifying glass. Okay, and we can look at the object itself. This feature resembles a human face. I would argue, I do not agree, but we all have pareidolia. Matches. Interesting. What begin? Is going to harm anything. It is made of clay. Anyway, how do I blow it out? There we go. Search for. A little lost on the mechanics. I don't play a whole lot of games like this, so. Okay. Let's turn the wheel. Anything of note. It has a little tail. How cute. Charmander, circa -2000 BC. Looks like a metal object embedded in the artifact. Doesn't seem like it is possible to extract it. Maybe I can find out what kind of metal it is. How this is for. The earliest archaeological support of smelting hot metallurgy is dated to around 6000 to 5000 BC. The most common metals found on archaeology sites are iron, copper, lead, tin, zinc, and their alloys. Because iron is magnetic, it can be easily distinguished from the rest. Okay. So we should see if it's magnetic. That's what this is for. The compass is detecting a magnetic field. So we know that this is iron. They seem to be some sort of words, but I don't recognize the type. Maybe I can find something in my books. Oh, I wrote them down. Okay. Those look like, I don't remember what this one is, like prosperity, or the Norse wounds. An example of rune and uniform writings. The letter U written using different runes. Orphan rune, Eros runes, and Futhark runes. Or Futhark. Will it take care of this for me? Or do I need to, figure it out? Not to say that it needs to hold my hand or anything. Just saying I would prefer that it does it for me. The music is doing a lot for the atmosphere. Okay. Where did you go, little buddy? There's something over here that I'm not sure I'm supposed to care about, but I do care about it. I doubt the fly has anything to do with the situation. Unless he was the culprit all along. I am feeling very silly. It's doing a good job at making me see things that don't matter. Like, this looks like an L or something to me, or another room. This is interesting because the longer I go not finding something, the more tense I'm getting. Usually I would just be annoyed that I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to write that this is an H? Am I supposed to be playing Hangman? The earliest known ironwork is dated from 3500 BC and made from meteoric iron. There are two main types of ironwork, wrought iron or cold iron, and cast iron. Cold iron has a long and varied tradition in the mythology and folklore of the world. Okay. Not sure if I'm meant to determine what type it is. The Rovis, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for writing the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partly forced out of use and the Latin alphabet was adopted. However, among some professions, the script has remained in use. For example, shepherds use it to track the number of animals. Old Hungarian letters were usually written from left to right, so these are going to be our runes. Is this where it does it for me, or do I still need to do it myself? Okay, if I did that correctly, it says G and H and BRH. In which case I assume this is a Caesar cipher, or Hungarian simply does not use vowels. It is possible that I did it wrong, but this is what I got, so I'm sticking with it. I assume it's a cipher. After putting it through a Caesar cipher, I seem to have determined that that is now what it is. Nope. Gotcha. Is this a hint that it should be 9 letters? I am overthinking this to a ridiculous degree. It's a U. I'm around. I could not find anything, but I am sure I translated it right. I must have missed something regarding these runes. I certainly missed plenty regarding these runes. I swear I see a little face in there in the shadow. It's creepy. It's like an old one. Everyone's worst fear. The elderly. Maybe backwards. Erdung, or Erdung, is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism. In pre-Christian beliefs, it ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was identified with the devil. Typical. One of the oldest Erdung myths is recorded on the Ugra tablet found in the Ural Mountains. Illustration of the devil from the Codex Gyges, 13th century. Gyges. Or found the homie. Okay, well, I assume that something is going to happen when I put this book down. No, okay. I am safe from spooky sudden turns at me. I am curious what this iron would mean. We're not going to talk about the fact that it's pointy. It has a little rock on its head. Well, it's all rock. Found in the Ural Mountains, the Hilgrit tablet depicts the legend of a star that fell to Earth, and out of the star the 7 children of Urdun crawled out. The name of this game is the Children of Clay. According to the legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind, but a brave Kaltosh, I'm sorry if that's not how you say that, used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of damage, but one hypothesis states that this is evidence for the 7th children being the folk creature Mamush. Or this is the 7th child that I am holding here. The Mamush is an invisible creature that scares children in Hungarian folklore. It is most often associated with darkness, but there is no description of its shape, even in the beliefs of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there is no description of its shape anywhere because for everyone, it is the embodiment of their own fears. That seems to be a shape. A rather human one, if you ask me. Oh, okay. Oh, don't cry. It's okay. Interesting, some sort of dark liquid is flowing out of the holes. Aha, that is what she said. Is it magnetic? It is not. What am I supposed to search and do? I cannot light the match with a candle. Terrible game mechanics you arrived in. Oh. Did it just blow out my match? Kind of rude if you ask me, but you know, fine. Whatever, I get it. Looks like the dark liquid loosened the metal object. Personally, if I was an archaeologist, I would not go around removing metal from important artifacts. Oh, a heartbeat sound. It seems to be a nail. Can I put it back? I'd like to put it back. Oh, brother. Thanks for blowing it out for me. Did it splatter? I think I let it out. Bro, you should turn on the light. Oh my. Oh, this is not what I signed up for. Jump scares don't normally get me, but I can tell that whatever is about to happen is absolutely going to get my ass. I'll come on, I have to turn around. Oh. Okay, hi there. Certainly you are a friend. I don't think so. I think you just need to leave, actually. We've got a lot more black goo substance on the wall. I guess that means I should go Neolithic artifacts. Not gonna lie, I don't think I've heard the term Neolithic since the 7th grade. That's on me. I should be more educated. I don't know what noise it's referring to. Oh, arriving math. I stumble in the darkness, trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. I reach out with my hand to find something. There is a wall here. Okay. They'll call it wretched, though. They might be, like, sad about that. I just have to walk around. There is nothing in front of me. The air feels colder here. There is a wall here, and I feel some sort of moss growing on it. Or you feel dark mystery gale. Also, the letter I should be capital. There is nothing in front of me. Is this not where I came from? That's what I was thinking. I thought I was going back where I was. Am I losing my mind? No, this can't be happening. I remember the matches I keep in my pocket. There's just a single one left. It takes a few seconds before I dare to light it. Excerpt from the newspaper article titled "The Children of Clay." Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist and the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Urals has made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown underground chamber containing a dozen similar small clay figures has been discovered. They were already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. That sounds like a bad idea. Also, why is there a dozen if there were 7 children? Okay, well, successfully buried atmospheric. Made me feel stupid. Which I appreciate. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I definitely am going to look into the lore behind this now and figure out what I was actually witnessing. It was made for a horror jam. So that was The Children of Clay. I will be putting in a section discussing what I actually just witnessed after the fact. Very weird, very atmospheric, unsettling. The sound design made everything a lot more intense, I think. I am playing this in a dark room by myself in the middle of the night with my headphones on, so it got to me a little bit more than I expected it to. But yeah, give it a shot. It's a pretty short, roughly 30-minute game, and definitely worth playing. It is free on Steam. Okay, after looking a bit further into it, the best that I could find is mostly information that is already in the game. It seems like this game is introducing people to this Hungarian creature, the moosh. I believe I was putting the emphasis on the wrong part of the word, but the moosh is a very typical kind of Bogeyman figure, seems to be what most people call it. used to scare children, same way that we have our Bogeyman in the United States. So the concept, I think, is really interesting, being the fear that you expect to see or something that is the deepest part of you that you don't want to confront. And I really like that we got a hint of that with the main character, hinting at the start that he was terrified of that cave or whatever claustrophobic situation that we don't get a ton of backstory on, but that he still alludes to. I really like that that came back around full circle. It made it feel a lot more like a story to me than just a short horror experience. And I would say that genuinely this game is worth a try. Give it the full chance to spook you. The whole shebang, headphones on in the dark. If you can be at home alone, even better. It's not the most terrifying, but I love when a game can teach me something. And this game made me feel stupid repeatedly in the best way possible. So I had a great experience playing it. And I'm looking forward to giving more things like this a shot in the future. And I hope that you will stick around to watch that happen. So this has been Prefer Not to Say, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.